What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. I am your host, the real Jussy of the Distorted Theorist, and today we got more and more requests to do the trailer for Devara Part 1. Now, this is a Indian Telugu language film, so some of our international viewers have requested that I do the trailer reaction, and I am happy to do so. But before I do, as always, if you want to support our channel and you international viewers want to see more Indian cinema trailer reactions from the real Jussy, as always, you got to hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, and you're going to leave me some comments down below. Let me know what this movie means to you. Is it going to be a box office breaker? Is it going to be good? What is it about? And who are the actors that are portraying the roles in this? Now, this is an action film, but it takes place more on the coastal region, so I assume we're going to see some more water and ships than most of the trailers that you guys tell me to react to, which takes place in more cityscapes and jungles and regions of the outdoors, such thing. NT Ramarao Jr. is starring actually in a dual role, I learned. One being Devara, the titular character, who basically set sail to become the savior of his people. But somewhere along the line, maybe he dies, maybe he lives, I'm not really sure, he decides or chooses or beknownst, passes his legacy on to Devara, which is his son, and that is the dual role. He's playing both the father and the son, which I believe is very common in some of the Indian cinemas today that take place, from what you guys have told me. Now, what is meant by, in the description for this trailer in this movie, it talks about the treacherous world. I don't know if this is more fiction or fantasy, or is this going to be more to do with what would be called pirates of the sea, you know, people who, terrorists on the waters who are trying to keep his people oppressed. I don't really know much about Devara. I'm hoping to learn when I watch this trailer shortly. But I want to know, what is he about? Is he a real historical character? Is it based on fact? Or is this a character that was made up for Indian cinema for to tell a story? And this is only part 1. So that means they already have confidence that this film is going to do very well, that they're going to include a part 2, maybe 3, to make sure that the whole story of Devara is well told and we capture all the pieces of history, perhaps, that need to be included. I don't really know why his people are at risk. That is something that I'm hoping to learn when I watch the trailer. Why is he trying to save them? And what is the threat that he is trying to save them from? But there's only one way to find out, and that is to get into Devara Part 1 trailer reaction, review, and discussion right now. Coastal region. Subtitles are on, by the way. Who exactly are they?
Kulam ledu, matam ledu. Ayam.
Ooh, it's like a little. Oh! Okay. Ooh. So they are like pirates. Oh my goodness. What is. Who is responsible for all this? Quite a long story. Well, we want to know. The Red Sea is written in blood. Devara. Oh! This is what I'm talking about. Oh, yes, the man shall obey your orders, Devara. So everyone knows who he is. Oh. He must also find the right weapon. Oh, he got the ladies. Oh, wow. So there's an arena.
పని మీద పోయినోడైతే పనపంగానే తిరిగి వస్తాడు. పంతం పట్టిపోయి ఉన్నాడు నీ కొడుకు.
So his son is a little stubborn.
దేవరా సంద్రం ఎక్కి 2 ఏళ్లు గడిచిపోయి ఉంటాయి.
మూసినా తెరిచినా
Oh, that was cool.
సముద్రంలో చూసిందే కనపడుతోంది.
భయం మరిచి ఎప్పుడైనా తప్పుడు పని కోసం సముద్రం ఎక్కితే
I love this weapon. They're cool. Oh,
ఈ
don't
రోజు
cut it
నుంచి
down.
మీకు కానరాని భయం అవుతా ఉందా?
Yeah. Is he riding a shark? He's riding a shark. Devara Part 1. Okay, now this is the type of trailer that I love when you international viewers send it to us, okay? That was an amazing trailer. Dude was riding a shark, okay? The action sequences in here, as always, they're banging. There was a lot of swordplay, a lot of hand-to-hand combat, few explosions. I really enjoyed the darker blue tones, which is more reflective of the water and the ships that was taking place. There was like an arena where they put two people in the fight, and it looks like Devara's going to have to step in and step up for his people. There was some gruesome blood scenes right there. He was getting jabbed with the swords, and I think one guy's going to get his arm cut off because he wrapped like a blade around his arm. That was pretty gross. Devara seems like, you know, he's a good looking guy. You got some ladies looking at him being like, oh, you're just a pretty boy. You can't really fight. But then he obviously proves them wrong. But there's obviously some bad people at work because there were skeletons underwater in boxes on chains and all that stuff, which was really cool. The cinematography of that was really dope, and the lighting scheme. This looks like a really cool movie. I'm wondering if Devara is a real character that is based on historical maybe text or religion. I would love to know more. If you guys have any comments on that, please let me know in the comments. What else did we see there? There's a lot of ships. Obviously, his people seem to be somewhat enslaved or under some kind of watch that he doesn't agree with. So obviously, they're going to try to break free. He leaves for 2 years on the ocean. What is the purpose of that? I don't know. I don't know if he's looking for a new settlement that is somewhere where his people can be less oppressed or have more freedom than they have now. But obviously when he returns, or what looks to be when he returns, things are maybe a little worse than they were when he left. And of course, his son comes into this, Vara. He's a bit stubborn, as they said. So maybe he has to teach him the ways of, no, you need to stand up for your people, because we are the only ones who can do it because they cannot stand up for themselves. And his fighting style maybe gets passed on to his son, onto his family, so that they can defend themselves from future dangers. Wow, that was a really cool trailer. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for joining me for my trailer reaction for Devara Part 1. As always, if you want to support the channel and you want to see more international trailer reactions from the real Jussy, a foreigner in Canada, as always, if you want to support us, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, and definitely leave me a comment down below what Devara Part 1 means to you. Are you excited to see it? Where is the story based on? Who are the actors that are in the leading roles, and what do they mean to Indian cinema? Please let me know. And with that, I am the real Jussy of the Distorted Theorists. And like we always say around here, keep it real.